Good evening, masters. Welcome to the DeRailers podcast. On this week's episode, we're gonna get a little crazy up in the water tower. We're gonna be talking about Animaniacs. So grab those balonies out of your sacks and sit back and relax. Enjoy the ride, passengers.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the DeRailers podcast. I am Ripkin.
I'm Genevieve.
And I am Goobs. Goobs. Not Wacko mixed with Goobs, I'm just Goobs.
Just Scoobs. And we are part of the SomeBuddies Network and the Strange Sounds Network.
Go check out all the great shows on those two wonderful networks.
Couldn't help but notice Bill Clinton rocking that saxophone.
He's really good at that, too. He's cut it off, though. We're recording a show right now, so...
Yeah, sorry, Bill, please.
Shut up, Bill.
We're trying to go. Thank you, though.
Don't you have a cigar to go smoke or something?
Alright, okay, thanks, guys.
Great show. The Animaniacs. Definitely one of my favorites growing up.
Oh, yeah, even though we didn't get most of the references or jokes half the time.
Yeah, I know. It's which makes it so great to even watch today.
There's a lot of political humor and shit like that on the show.
Of course. Often, like most cartoons, it definitely caters to some adults as well.
That's what made it so good and classic.
Exactly. And they are bringing it back. It has long been announced now, since last year, maybe even a couple years before that Steven Spielberg and co. will do another couple seasons of Animaniacs in 2020. I think it's for Hulu. But, whatever, either way, I'm going to find a way to watch that shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because, yeah, Animaniacs was classic. Who was your favorite Animaniacs character? Keep in mind, there's a lot to choose from. So much more than just Wacko, Yakko, and Dot. We had Pinky and the Brain.
Then it was them, for sure, because they're my favorite.
Narf!
We also had Slappy Squirrel and her nephew Skippy.
With the good feathers.
The Good Feathers.
Yes, the birds.
The doctor and the nurse.
Hello, Nurse.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah, that's right.
Rita and Runt.
And then the stupid security guard.
Oh, I love the show. There was also Chicken Boo.
Chicken Boo. Chicken Boo.
Buttons and Mindy. And, of course, the Good Idea, Bad Idea.
Oh, the skeleton.
Oh, yes.
But, guys, my favorite character was definitely the Randy Beeman kid. Like almost every episode, they had like this little 20 to 30 second segment with a kid who would come out of his house and he would tell a really quick story about his friend Randy Beeman.
Oh yes.
And it was always like some of these were hilarious and some of them were like really dark. If you watch them on YouTube, which I have recently, again because they're really quick to watch and some of them are jokes like. Fuck, what was one of them? One of them was like, yeah, so this one time Randy Beeman ate a bowl of cornflakes, but then he found out it wasn't cornflakes. It was his little brother's scab collection. Okay, bye.
I totally remember that kid.
Yeah, they always end with okay, bye, and then the kid just running back into the house. The funniest ones were where he stumbled going back into the house, though. But yeah, they were hilarious, so I'm going to go with the Randy Beeman kid. I'm not sure if they ever gave him a name. I would have to Google it, which I might just do now, but I'm just going to go with the Randy Beeman kid. That's what I'm going to call him. And Jenny's going with Pinky and the Brain?
Yeah.
Of course, classics.
Dude.
Bubba Bo Brain? When he was a country singer?
Oh my fucking god, yes.
I think that was part of like the actual Pinky and the Brain show.
Maybe, yeah.
Which I was a big fan of as well.
Yeah, me too.
They earned their own show for sure.
We saw the voice actors of them like in like a comedy thing at an expo we went to.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's pretty fucking hilarious.
Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulson.
Yes.
Yep, I know my Pinky and the Brain. They have easily what I've probably said it before, but they have what is definitely one of my favorite Christmas specials, where they go up to the North Pole and they try and substitute all the toys with their Noodle Noggin doll, the doll that hypnotizes people, so you know they can take over the world. Obviously.
Yeah, because that's the main game there.
That's the name of the game in Pinky and the Brain. What? Pew pew pew. That was Pinky and the Brain freestyles with gunshots.
I just love how stupid Pinky was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was the best. There's a big theory going around, though, that maybe he wasn't so stupid.
Yeah, he was the smart one.
Maybe he was the smart one, and Brain was crazy the whole time. I could see it. They definitely experimented on that brain, man. There's no way a mouse has that big of a head. Pinky looked more like a real mouse.
If I was a mouse, that's what I would look like.
I don't know, man. All your head weight would be in your stomach. Goobs, who's your favorite Animaniacs characters?
A wacko, man.
Oh, going straight for one of the brothers.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I've always loved him. I used to have like little wacko figures, and like the ones you get, I think they're from McDonald's or Burger King. I collected those, and
he could burp entire what's the word?
Songs.
Like symphonies. Like songs and symphonies. He could burp them. It was pretty impressive. Definitely a good one.
Yakko's song though, when he does all the states.
Oh, he has some great songs. Yeah, very educational ones too. Educational and catchy.
I think he does the states and he does the whole world at one point. With the one.
I do love the Good Feathers as well, but again, that's definitely something you only get when you're older and after you've watched movies like Casino and Goodfellas and
Godfather.
So you get the references that they're making, and you see the influences that the characters have. You look really cute today, Pesto. What? You saying I look cute? Huh? What you saying I look like a doll or something? No, I'm just saying you look really good. That's it! And then they'd start fighting. It was good stuff.
Big dust up.
Whoa, Pesto, quit whacking on Squints.
Fucking Squints. Yeah, the least favorite, though, is we'll talk about that for a second. Slappy the Squirrel.
Not a Slappy fan, eh?
No.
I'm in agreement with you.
I think I dislike Skippy more, the annoying little nephew character.
I don't like either of them.
They're hand in hand.
Yeah, like, to me, they're a crew of crap.
Like, I might like her now, like, going back 'cause I'm old and bitter, but...
Yeah.
Like, if you were a Maniac, you'd be Slappy.
Fuck you.
So I never did like the way that little girl treated that poor dog.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Buttons, that's his name?
Yeah, man, that dog kept that girl safe and just took so much shit.
It was like a cartoon version of the that real-life movie, Baby's Days Out.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause that movie was real, based on a true story, for sure.
Except the dog was a good guy, rather than a bad guy taking all that unnecessary beating, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, punching himself in the nuts. That's the best, like, ball sack scene in any movie. The baby lights his nuts on fire while the cop's there.
Whoa! I mean, that's a pretty huge title to just go throwing out, man. Just there's a lot of great ball scenes in movies.
We'll have to do an episode on ball sacks in movies.
Yeah, definitely. You know, so it's a worthy topic for sure. Now, do you guys remember when they took that Pinky and the Brain show and they like incorporated Tiny Toons into it by adding Elmira?
No.
Yeah, do you remember Elmira from Tiny Toons?
Yeah, annoying lady.
And how she loved animals?
Oh, yes, okay.
So they eventually like made a show down the road. I guess things were rough for Pinky and the Brain, so they tried to incorporate new things, and that was sadly Elmira, and unfortunately things just didn't go the way to plan. I think it only lasted like a season, maybe two.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Yeah, absolutely. Pinky and the Brain deserve better. It's surprising that show didn't make it. It'll be interesting to see what goes on with this reboot. And, like, will the original cast come back? And
I think the original cast has signed on. Like, don't quote me on this. I'm not TMZ or anything, but I think I remember hearing somewhere that, like, the original cast is jumping on board.
You heard it here first, folks. Official. It is official on the DeRailers podcast. You heard it here first, courtesy of Goobs. He's the inside man. Take his word for it.
I work for Warner Bros. I ain't to say brothers.
He's been locked in the tower.
That's where we record from.
That's right. God, talk about a cruel fate, being locked in a water tower.
They get out all the time.
Not to mention, every time they had episodes like in the water tower, that shit was nice. Like they had it nice in there. It was like a penthouse.
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of shit in there.
Yeah, it was a nice looking place, nice looking water tower.
What was the security guard's name? Stanley?
I think it was Ralph.
Ralph, that's right. I'm thinking Stanley Gates.
Also a great security guard, but not quite.
Rest in peace.
Definitely. We'll get back to him at some point.
Yeah, I loved him too. He was one of my favorites.
Super relatable for sure.
He's just trying to do his job, man.
Yeah, except it was old man Plots who just kept giving him a hard time, unfortunately. He was just trying to, provide for his family. Just another cartoon character who had a wife who looked exactly like him.
Oh, God, yeah, she sure did. I totally forgot about that up until this moment. But, yeah, him with, like, makeup.
That's right. Exactly.
I wonder how many people for the nurse was, like, the first, like, sexual realization of cartoon characters. Like, Oh man, no. Hello, nurse, indeed.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately for me, Jessica Rabbit definitely beat her to the punch, but she's up there for sure. She's a gorgeous lady, and that's literally what her name is in the show. Is Hello Nurse. They didn't bother giving her a name.
Yeah, they definitely gave her some extra features. That's for sure.
For sure. Yeah. And those two little horn dog fucking Warner Brothers. God damn. Although Dot wasn't much better.
Oh yeah, no, she would, when there was a sexy man around, she would definitely do the same thing.
And the doctor's name was Otto Scratch and Sniff.
Yes.
And for those interested, the Randy Beeman kid is Colin.
Well, his name is Colin. That's lackluster. He's Randy Beeman kid.
It really is, actually, now that I know it. I prefer the Randy. I really wish he was just the Randy Beeman kid. Seriously, go YouTube the Randy Beeman kid and just watch all those. And you'll be like, wow, some of these are pretty grotesque, but some of them are funny.
It'll take you 2 minutes to watch the whole thing.
It really will. It's plus the 50 minutes worth of YouTube ads. So, don't forget about those.
Yeah, they started playing 2 fucking ads now. Jen's like, what the fuck's with this 2 ad thing?
I know. I was like, really, YouTube? Like, yeah, that's because they're trying to make you buy that premium, yeah.
No, fuck that shit. You already subscribe to so many things in the world, like, you need your Netflixes. I got the WWE Network. I need Spotify. Like, those are the things that I subscribe to. But, like, YouTube, I don't think that I need to subscribe to that. Like, I want to watch Cobra Kai, but... Because I heard that's a really good show, but that's not worth it for me. It's like, you can download videos onto your phone. Well, fuck, how much space do my phone need? Like, I already got everything else on my phone.
And,
I don't
like,
need...
Yeah, I don't get it either, but they got to do whatever they can. I'm sure they won't stop it too either. Eventually, it'll move up to even more. They'll find more ways to squeeze them in there. And
You know what the worst was for that? Do you remember Crunchyroll? With
Oh,
their
yes.
fucking ads? Like, if you don't subscribe to their thing, there's like 10 minutes of ads. So it's like an anime.
Oh, not 10, but like
No, but
3 to 5.
yeah. And then you get like, what, maybe 5 minutes of show?
Yeah, and then they
And then the
blast you
same
with
thing.
more.
And it's the same like 4 or 5 ads over and over and over again. Like Jackie Chan talking about rhinos.
Oh, yeah.
There was like a bunch of other ones too, but that one was the best. Talking about saving the rhinos. Jackie Chan really loves rhinos.
and why not?
Damn right, save those rhinos.
They should have got Jim Carrey for that one. Let's be real. He's part rhino himself.
He's coming out of the ass of the rhino.
Save it.
Save me and them. Yeah, that's ads are the worst, man. It'll only get worse, I'm sure, because they'll definitely.
I mean, I understand ads, but like, you can tell me something in 15 seconds that you can tell me in 30, or you can tell me in 10, like, just to be like, buy this, it's good for this. I'm still not gonna fucking buy it, like, just make it shorter. You're making me mad if it's longer, and then I'm gonna, like,
I love the
boycott your
skip ad.
company.
When you don't get it and it's 40 seconds,
yeah.
you're like, oh god.
Here we go. I'm in for it.
Video
used
better
to
be
watch-
fucking worth it.
But it's so funny that we're so impatient with that shit now.
I know, and we used to not even be able to fast forward through commercials.
We used to have fucking, like, I lived in the country. We
yeah,
had
man,
fucking
me too.
maybe 15 channels at most.
If you're lucky, man. I think we had,
If
like,
it's clear out.
3.
Like, if it's stormy, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But, like, 15 channels at most. And then you got the commercials, at least 7 minutes per half-hour show.
Yeah.
And you have to sit through those. But commercials were entertaining back in the day.
And, like, it was long enough that you could, like, okay, commercial break, I can get up and go to the bathroom and be back before it starts. Like, but with my phone, I could just take my phone with me to the bathroom. So, like, I don't need your fucking ad to fucking kill time. You know what? I don't mind. Like, you're going to put them at the beginning. Fine, I get it. But I fucking hate when they put them in the middle.
Oh, there's some that are really bad. There's like 7 of them in between.
Yeah, man. Like, some of the videos Zim watches, it's like, I see all the yellow
Yeah.
dots. And I'm like, oh my god. And I'm like, what is that? He's like, oh, that's ads, Mom. I'm like, oh, jeez. No wonder the video's fucking 45 minutes long.
Gotta get their money in. Get that ad money.
There's one guy, I'll just talk about this quickly. It's called Dead Meat. I suggest you go watch it on YouTube. He breaks down horror movies and how many kills are in it.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
He does a kill count, and it's pretty fucking entertaining. He shows all the death scenes. He breaks down the movie, like, within 15 minutes, but it's pretty entertaining. But he goes and, so he released the movie It Follows. I saw that when I woke up. I'm like, I'll watch that later. I go to watch it. He had to take it down because YouTube demonetized it, so he didn't want people to watch it for free. Like, I understand that's this guy's job and everything, but it's like, come on, man. How much money do you fucking really need? It's just one video that's demonetized. Everyone will go back and watch your other videos, so...
Really, eh?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. No offense, but like, when you started YouTube, you weren't making jack fuck all. You started YouTube because you enjoyed doing that kind of thing. Right? Like, to me,
This guy has a pretty big following, too, so...
And that's what I mean. Like, you're kind of being a douchebag to all those people.
And when he did Terrifier 2 weeks ago, he had a sponsor, so he's like, I'll just release this as it is, because it's going to get demonetized, but I have a sponsor for it. If one video does not get, gets demonetized out of everything because of the algorithm or whatever, then so be it. It's just one video. I guess we're not making any money off of YouTube, so we don't really give a shit, but...
But again, if it's only one video, and then if so, that means he's not getting paid for it, right?
If you're a fan of the show, you're going to go search it out.
That, or like maybe someone random will find it and then go watch your other stuff, and then you're going to get fucking paid anyways.
Exactly.
So stop being a whiny piece of shit. Like, no offense, these fucking people living off YouTube monies. Fuck you. Good for you, but fuck you.
That's us 5 years from now. Someone goes back and listens to this.
And then I'll be like, well, fuck me.
The worst are the people who start these random GoFundMes, which is basically saying that, hey, just fund our lives.
This is one of the funniest, like, it's sad, but it's fucking hilarious. I love going on GoFundMe and just looking at the different, like, whatever they're called.
It's good. Like, I've seen some, like, for people, like, a
But
wrestler
some of them
passed
are
away.
so stupid.
So they did it for a funeral for him.
Yeah, I think
Lionheart,
it's good for, like, stuff like that if someone has, like, a death.
like a sudden death or something happens, and, like, that's fine. Like, support them or the family house burns down.
I'm telling you, there's ones that
some
people are like,
shit.
I want a new cat, or like, I want a pair of shoes, or just stupid ass shit.
I lost my hat today. I need a new one.
Yeah, or like, I want to buy these $bazillion headphones, but I can't afford them. Like, fuck you.
Want to travel the world, but don't want to get a job, so...
Yeah,
Fund me.
Yeah, it's terrible, and people actually give them money. It's like, oh, God. Why?
I know.
Give me your money!
Right? Don't want to work anymore.
www.patreon.com/DeRailers.
Give us your money! We just want it. We're honest. Oh, you'll buy new equipment? No! We'll buy groceries.
Yeah, we'll pay our rent.
We will live.
We have equipment.
That's how you're hearing us. We need groceries.
Yeah, we need to eat.
And tires for our car.
I need to buy the complete collection of Animaniacs on Blu-ray.
I know, I still want to get fucking Batman.
Reliving the childhood. It'd be good. You gotta show your kids the good ones, you know? You gotta...
The violent one.
No, I know. I want to start showing them, like, the 90s Batman.
I watched that with them when it was on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, you guys did watch some of it.
All the 90s superhero shows. And Animaniacs, of course.
Yes.
That's just hilarious. And you get to watch all the jokes that you didn't get 20 years ago.
Yeah, still don't get them.
Yeah. Still go, huh?
You play that sax, Bill Clinton. You play that sax.
Oh, man. I just remember one thing I want to talk about, too. For being topical and shit. These motherfuckers licking ice cream.
I've heard about this. And like I said, my first fucking question is, isn't there usually a plastic seal on the top of ice cream tub?
But there's some in the States.
That is just like a
specific
pop-off
brand
thing.
is you just pull the thing off.
And there's not even a...
No.
Oh, ew.
Like, most of our ice creams up here are...
Like sealed.
Sealed on top. But what's to stop these motherfuckers from licking it and then putting it back down?
But you know it was loose.
Yeah, you would.
It's not stuck
but
on.
Maybe you get home and it's fucking... Like, before, you weren't going to check ice cream before.
No, you'd realize it when you got home, yeah.
Yeah, you'd open it up and like, yo, someone tampered with my shit.
Yeah, fuck, eh.
The first people that did it, they're facing up to 2 to 200 years, or 2 to 20 years in prison.
They'll get nothing.
For tampering with food and a whole bunch of other shit. Because have you seen that video? I saw it the other day.
I didn't see the video.
I saw it
but
a while
heard
ago,
of it.
yeah.
The girl fucking just licking the cream, and then she puts the lid back on, puts it back in the fucking freezer. In the Walmart.
That's fucking nasty.
I think it's down in Texas or something.
Oh, her face was like all over that shit, so someone's gonna fucking
Good.
Recognize her.
Yeah.
But then a whole bunch of other fucking idiots are following it. It's become one of those internet challenges now.
Yeah, of course, because fucking people are.
And they'll go in, they'll stick their finger down in it, like...
Ew, yeah. Who
People
knows?
pay their hard good fucking money. We don't need you fucking around with our food and like...
You know how we're old now that we're bitching about this
No,
shit?
it's true. Like,
No,
it's
it is true. I
Stupid
agree
kid
with you.
shit. I
Yeah.
understand that. We've all done our fair share of stupid kid shit. But I've never fucked with someone's food.
No.
Granted, I've thrown food at people,
Yeah.
which I don't know if it's better or not.
But at least we didn't ruin their food they paid for. We paid for the food we threw at them.
Yeah.
So that's on us, man, not on them.
Like, we go drive by Timbits, like donut holes. Like, I paid for those donut holes. I can do with them as I wish.
That $2 for 20 Timbits was the best.
But yeah, that was just harmless. I guess some people would say, "Oh, this is just harmless fun. This is kids
No,
being
but
rebels."
I'm sorry that somebody can get sick.
What if you have fucking herpes?
Or like you took a shit and doesn't wash their hands and then sticks your finger in your fucking ice cream and then you are like drunk and want ice cream really bad and you think maybe it was you who stuck your finger in there and you fucking eat it and then you get sick?
Be like, why is there a fucking dick print in this ice cream?
Oh my god. I feel like that'd be kind of hard, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
No, shut up. Like, I'm being serious because ice cream's like usually at the store is usually not on the softer side. It's usually pretty frozen.
More like Cocky Road.
Fuck off, you
Bukkake
perverts.
Road. Yeah, and there's other videos of people opening up pickles, licking a pickle and biting it and sticking it back in the jar.
Oh, fuck, I'd barf.
Like, I don't like pickles, but like, where's this end, people?
Hopefully it ends with all these people getting the asses kicked. That's what I'm hoping for.
I swear to God, if I ever saw somebody do that, I'd just be like, shame!
Oh no, I'd fucking...
I'd
I
fucking
was talking to
yell at somebody.
friends in the Discord chat there, and I would grab a jar, whatever they're eating, and shove it up their ass and kick it so it breaks inside their fucking anus.
Jesus.
You want to fuck with food?
I'd
Food
just be
fucks
like, are
with
you
you.
gonna buy those pickles? Cause, yeah. Fuck you.
Someone posted, it was Stone Cold and Booker T when they're fighting in the supermarket. It's like when you find someone licking your ice cream, and Stone Cold like whooping Booker T's ass all over the place. I laughed pretty hard at that.
Yeah, I don't get these internet challenge things. Why can't they think of something fun? Like, they're all terrible, yeah.
They're all terrible. Like, look how stupid we could be.
Right? Exactly.
Why don't you lick batteries? Do what we did back in the day.
They
Stick your
should
tongue
lick
on a
Nintendo
9-volt.
Switch games.
Oh, that's disgusting. I licked them. They're fucking terrible.
Yeah, if you have a Nintendo Switch, go and lick a game. Because I know you probably think I'm full of shit, because I thought the same thing.
A lot of people know about
Yeah,
that,
I'm sure
but
it's not
a lot
a
of people
new thing,
don't.
but yeah, again, some people do, some people don't.
They
so.
coat them in, so when kids put them in the mouth, they spit them out 'cause it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, and because they're really small, so a kid could swallow it.
Next time you hear Ripken, you're licking the game.
I'll give you an unlicked one, don't worry.
I don't believe you have any.
We've got a bunch of games and only 3 of us, so.
And that taste stays on your tongue. 'Cause I heard about it, then I'm like, oh, well, I gotta see
Well,
if it's
because
true.
to me, it's not going to hurt anything to try it. It's like the battery thing. It's not going to hurt anything to try it just once to know what it's like, right? So.
You ever looked at 9-volt, Ripken?
No.
You ever stuck it on your tongue?
No?
You haven't lived.
No, you haven't.
I guess not. Note to self, I don't want to live.
That's how you find out they work. It makes your
all
tongue
batteries, though. 9 volts the worst, but all batteries, if you like lick them, they'll tell you.
tingle. No, that's weird. Only 9 volts.
Nope, every single one.
Yeah, damn battery lickers.
Damn right. That's what happens when you're fucking child of the
See?
80s.
Why can't you do that as a challenge? Go lick a battery.
Exactly. Instead of a fucking eating a Tide Pod or like some stupid shit.
Tide Pods don't even look appealing.
That's what even Zim was like, Mom, why do people eat these? They don't even look like candy. I'm
That's
like,
from an
right?
8-year-old.
Yeah, an 8-year-old child's like, this looks gross. And I use the Gain ones, so they're even more like fancy colored.
We're bougie up in this bitch.
No, I just like my clothes to smell really good. And yeah,
Gain is where it's at.
Gain is where it's at. Gain Original, especially.
Fuck you, Tide.
Yeah, fuck Tide. Sorry.
I think Gain's probably owned by Tide at this point because they have the pod shit
pod
too.
technology. Everything has pod technology now.
They've come a long way in the detergent game.
Damn right,
AirPods for
man.
your ears.
I'm so old that I remember using powdered fucking laundry soap.
We call that cocaine.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you can still buy it. Not that I should say that I'm that old, but yeah, fuck that shit. You'd always get white stuff on your clothes.
Oh
'cause it
fuck! Do you
wouldn't
guys
wash
remember
off.
the Downy ball?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, that's yeah.
My fucking mom still uses it. Still.
Got that for free?
Yeah, man, my mom
And
still
then you have to buy it
uses
later on if yours fucked up, and then you put your fabric softener in that shit, you whip it in, and it opens up.
Releases,
Time release.
No, you know what I like, but they're expensive, so I don't ever buy them, is those, like, the aroma things. Remember
Little
the little
ball things?
Yes, I don't know what they're called, but the scent enhancers, let's call them. Oh,
So
makes your clothes
expensive.
smell but so yummy smelling.
Yeah, they are delicious.
Yeah, your clothes smell so nice. Put
I
'em
just
on,
eat
it's
them.
like,
I break them up and do rails of them.
If anything, they do look more appealing than Tide Pods.
yeah, true that.
Yeah, they're like Pop Rocks.
Exactly. Yeah, okay, this one time, Willie Beeman's little brother ate some Pop Rocks while he was drinking soda, and his head exploded. Okay, bye. I love that kid. Colin. God. Talk about a heartbreaker, though. Fucking Colin.
That's your next tattoo with Colin.
Except it'll say Randy Beeman Kid.
I wonder what Randy Beeman looks like.
You never know. That's what I love about it. I love not seeing characters that you only ever, like, hear from or hear about. Makes them so mysterious. God damn you, Randy Beeman. We'll never know your face. Alright, folks. It's the time you've been waiting for. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. Maybe not. Either way, it's a new episode of Naysay.
Naysay.
Let's do it.
Let me tell you a story about a horse who could talk and shoot rockets out of its butt. A story about a horse by the name of Naysay.
This is the story about a man and his horse that got blown away.
Spliced together the very next day.
We go back, deep within the tunnels of Chicago. Last time we saw our friends, they had a meeting with Johnny Faith. Now they are on their own again, stretching through the tunnels of Chicago, nearing the other end. But as the tunnel gets darker and darker, the perils become all the more real.
Naysay, I don't suppose you have any headlights you can use. Things are starting to get very dark in here.
No, unfortunately, Madam Scientist didn't put any headlights inside of me. Only an ashtray and a whole bunch of other deadly weapons, but no headlights.
Ah, darn. We may be forced to light some flares, but I don't want to give away our position.
No, and I've been really gassy lately, so you might not want to do that. Madam Scientist, you got any ideas?
We are best to proceed in darkness.
Very smart, Madam Scientist. We'll just have to walk with caution. Naysay, please watch your gassiness. You are carrying precious cargo after all.
I'm prairie dogging that precious cargo as we speak. I ate too much of those oats.
Oh god, the quinoa. We must move quickly then, and do you guys hear that? That creepy crawly sound.
I hear 1,000
Sounds
million billion
disgusting.
legs.
Oh god, and that smell of fried beef and chicken and salsa, and
Is that queso?
we must tread lightly. I do not like the looks of this.
In queso of emergency, I have some night vision goggles in my backpack.
Well, that would have been helpful, Naysay. Jeepers, where was that when I asked for the headlights?
You asked for headlights. You didn't ask for night vision goggles, Jimbo.
Fair enough. Okay, yes. Perhaps you should use your night vision goggles, please.
I got enough for all three of us. Let's turn them on.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Okay, yes. Good God!
Oh dear God.
Holy hay bales!
All of a sudden, the entire tunnel lights up.
Oh, God! Oh, take these off! Oh, Jesus! Oh, it's an entire army of taco pigs! Oh, they are disgusting!
Oh, so gross.
Ugh, The stench is entrenching, enticing.
Taco PG-8! Taco PG-8! Taco PG-8! Taco PG-8! Taco PG-8!
Oh god, that is definitely a war cry if I've ever heard one.
Yes, that is no good.
They're all joining each other ass to mouth. What the fuck is going on?
We need to get out of here.
I am the Taco King!
Quick, let's hide behind this rock. I think he's going to give a long speech.
Prepare for a long speech!
Oh, good call, Naysig. You called it.
You guys, I got some extra cigarettes in my fanny pack, too.
Oh, thank God. I hate these long speeches.
You came prepared, Naysay.
Use my ashtray. Don't litter.
Perhaps while he goes on with this super long speech, we should discuss some sort of strategy to take down this whole army. I'm thinking I will come around from the top, do like 16 flips, and then take everyone out from the right. Madam Scientist will then do a combat roll from out the rock, and then she will bring out an AK-47 and mow down the entire front line.
Simple.
They say, please, let me finish my strategy here.
Oh, don't you hear that? My tummy is rumbly.
Oh, dear.
Oh, the quinoa. Oh.
Jesus Christ, man!
Here's some gas mask. You're gonna need it.
After the smoke clears, the entire army has been obliterated. Except for the king. He's fine, but he's like in shock.
Sorry, I've been building that up for some time. I feel great now.
Listen, what the hell, man? I was all ready to do my 16 flips and Madam Scientist here was in combat roll position.
The tactical roll, Naysay.
AK-47 in hand.
I made it quite easy for us, didn't I?
That's true.
You did, I'll give you that, but
But it would have been exciting.
I guess I'll put my razor hooves away. No need for these now. Jeepers, man. Oh, the stench, man. It's going through the mask.
The mask does not help.
I've been brewing that up for 17 days and 19 hours, 22 minutes, and 11 seconds.
Did you eat one of those taco peas or something? My God, man. Oh.
I might now. They smell quite delicious.
Whew.
Oh, they're bean stuffed.
My army! What did you... How did you... Oh, your power. It's incredible. Your power of your ass horse person man.
The name is Naysay, you dirty bastard.
You three are clearly the strongest group I've ever come across.
We are hard shell. You are soft shell, sir.
I needed that army to take the tunnels of Chicago. Every time I try to take them, we're mowed down by the gatekeeper at the other end.
Oh, you mean Stanley?
You know the gatekeeper?
We knew the gatekeeper.
Naysay, please. I'm not sure we should be bringing this up right away. I'm still a little upset about the...
Wait! What do you mean, knew the gatekeeper? What happened to the deadly Stanley Gates?
Well, our friend lost the wallet. Long story short, razor hooves, slit throat. No more Stanley.
Sure, just blame me. Don't blame the fact that you used your rocket hooves to cut the man in half.
That was an accident.
You mean to tell me that no one is guarding the other end of Chicago?
Should we have told him this?
That means Johnny Faith and the Tunnel King are unprotected. Attention! All remaining taco peas at the surface! Move to the other end of the tunnel! We move now! We're taking this tunnel! Oh my god. I mean, the only thing that could make this greater is if I found out there was like some bagged milk somewhere in my tunnel. That's like the only thing that could make this better.
Oh, thank God I'm not paradogging anymore.
What, I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, nothing at all. Just being a horse.
Well, this is great. Now that my army is moving in, we can...
Holy shit, what the fuck was that?
I'm covered in blood.
I smell like a dirty taco.
Well. if it isn't my old friends Jambone, Naysay, and their hot Russian scientist friend, all here just having a little faith.
She's not hot, she's adequate.
How dare you, sir? If that isn't the second worst thing I have heard you admit within the past 5 minutes. My former friend Naysay, I have lost a lot of faith.
As I and you showed up right after this battle. We killed all these taco peas without your help.
Oh, I saw. And I heard. And from here, things are about to get really, really rocky, Naysay, because I happen to know what's in your ass. Well, my God. Things just keep heating up in the tunnels of Chicago.
It's coming to a boiling point.
Literally coming to a boiling point. Johnny Faith has heard all he needs to hear. The Taco King is dead, as well as half of his army. Just note what I said there. Half of his army. And the other end of Chicago completely unprotected with no Stanley Gates. God, I miss him, actually. I still miss him. That hurts.
He made great cakes. We used to call him Stanley Cakes.
Just so Canadian. That was his nickname, actually, from his wife and 6 children, who a lot of people forget were also part of that terrible, terrible loss. But if you go back and listen to the Naysay anthology, you can get all caught up on that, because maybe this was your first time hearing Naysay, and you're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
we don't blame you. So go check that out. It has parts 1 to 6, but then you'll have to find part 7 somewhere along the way, and then this was part 8, maybe? I don't even know. It's just been such a crazy thrill ride that you lose track of it.
Can't wait for Naysay the movie.
Oh, man, that'll be great.
Naysay the movie, the podcast.
Yeah.
The movie.
The movie.
Everyone dies, spoiler alert.
Hey.
But what about a new character, Sylvester the Swan?
Hey, I'm just trying to make it as a swan, I'm just trying to make... Hey, yo, pigeon! And speaking of celebrities, shout-outs to our favorite one, Keanu Reeves. That was close, guys. That was close.
We almost missed him.
We almost missed him.
Never.
But we didn't. Love you, Keanu.
I like to call him Kangaroo Reeves.
You picture him as a kangaroo? I picture him more as like a sea otter.
I like to take the first
Sea otter.
the first letter of their name and you pick an animal.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so you're like the Stan Lee of animal hybrid.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Thank you, passengers, for jumping on the train tonight. We started off with Animaniacs, there's a couple of rants in between there. We ended with a great episode of Naysay. We hope you enjoyed that. Have a good night, passengers.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. I am Ripkin at RipkinWN.
I'm Goobs at GoobsWN.
And you can follow the show at the DeRailers.
Be sure to follow the SomeBuddies Network at SomeBuddiesNet, and follow the Strange Sounds Network at _Strange Sounds.
And if you want to help us out even further, go get one of our t-shirts at www.tpublic.com/user/the DeRailers podcast. Get one of our awesome t-shirts. And some of them may look like a celebrity that we love. Some of them may not. I don't know. You go look for yourself, and if you like it, pick one up. We appreciate all of that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Emu Elvis.
And what are we going to do next week? The same thing we do every week.
Try to run the train off the tracks.
This podcast is part of the SomeBuddies Network. You're never alone when you've got some buddies.
This was a Strange Sounds. Strange Sounds. Strange Sounds. Network. Production.
Greetings, heathens and harlots. I'm Crumb, and I host the Casual Sex with Crumb Show, the least discreet podcast on the web, bringing the world sex positivity, kink, adult news, and ample chatter about butt stuff. I'm here to educate, and watch porn. If this sounds appealing, find me at casualsexwithcrumb.com and on all major podcast platforms. I hope to slide between your ears soon, and in the meantime, if you can't be good at it.
Hi, I'm Chris, I'm the believer.
I'm Cody, I'm the skeptic.
And together we are BSP, the Idiot-Syncrasy Files.
The podcast where two idiots discuss weird phenomena. This week we're talking about ghosts.
I believe in ghosts.
Why?
There's too much weird stuff in the world for it to be coincidental.
See, I don't, because ghosts are souls, and shirts, pants, and jockstraps do not have souls. These ghosts should be naked.
My jockstrap has a soul.
Moving on. Join us every week where we talk about cool phenomena ranging from
skinwalkers
to
simulacra.
There you go. Bye! Find us on Google Play, iTunes, and all those other podcasting places, or visit us at www.bspodphx.com.